Why are there so many vacant and abandoned apartments and houses in Macon?
Well, the biggest problem we've got in Macon is we don't have the people moving into town to rent the places. We don't have the jobs for the $8 to $12 an hour people, particularly like in manufacturing. And we've got to do that to get those jobs coming into town, because that's who everybody makes their living off of, is the $8 to $12 an hour people. Whether you're a doctor, a lawyer, real estate, retailer, everybody makes their living off the $8 to $12 to $13 an hour people. Those are the people that make the hub go, and we don't have the jobs for them to bring them into Macon.
Have you ever seen as many vacant apartments and houses as it is right now in Macon?
No, Macon has more vacancies and than we just know what to do with. We don't have the people to run them to. I have owners that have fixed places up and wasn't anybody to run them to, and the vandals get in and tear them up. And it gets to the point where some of the owners just say, board it up. I can't afford to keep redoing it. And that's a big problem in Macon.
So what can we do? What can be done about it?
Well, we've got to get industry into Macon. It doesn't matter if we give them the land, if we give it to them tax-free for 5 years, or whatever we have to do. We've got to encourage industry into this town at all costs. That's more important than almost anything we can do. We've got to get industry.
You mentioned something that you was doing a count on them one time, and you figured how many places are vacant?
Well, back when Mayor Ellis was elected, I was chairman of the Property Management Committee of the Board of Realtors. And the future mayor was going to come to one of our meetings, so I started calling around real estate companies and apartment complexes, just getting an idea of the number of vacancies they had. And once I hit over 3,000 units, I just quit calling. It got to where it was almost worrying me to death, the number of vacancies. And I'm talking about not low income, I'm talking about all categories of vacancies in this town.
Some people say the cost of fixing up houses and the laws that govern substandard housing is too stringent, and that's one of the reasons that there are so many vacancies.
Well, you could say part of that's true. The cost of redoing these places is absolutely astronomical. Every time we go to buy material, it's gone up. We have the minimum housing office at the EOC, and those people, I feel, do a real good job. We try to cooperate with them wherever we can, and but some owners just don't have the funds, with property not being rented, to be able to bring it up to the total standard that the city or I would really like to have it done. But we do have a good set of inspectors down there, and I talk to quite a few of them weekly and on different problems that I might have that I need their help on, getting me advice on how to take care of something. But the problem is we don't have the people, and the vandals will tear it up if it's just sitting there vacant.
And I know we covered this earlier, but as I pass through Macon, I see all of these vacant places. And I don't see an industry coming in tomorrow. So what's the solution?
I have no idea what the solution is without industry or coming up with some way to develop jobs for the working Americans, which basically makes between $8 to $12 to $13 an hour. Not everybody wants to own a home, and we do have some great programs for people to own homes, which the taxpayer supplements, but we just don't have the people.